Yo, what is up? It is Wednesday night shenanigans here on the Dynasty Pylon. It is a special night tonight. It is 1 week away from football. Also,
yes,
we have our predictions. But that's not the key of it. Why? Because today we're also giving away our jersey. So 400 subs. Slowly but surely. I think we're at 410 now.
410 right now. Yep.
Slowly but surely. You know what I mean? Like we're still small, and it's okay. But Mark, welcome in. I'm glad you're here today. I don't know when Mark's going to be here anymore.
I don't think Mark knows when Mark's going to be here, so he just jumps in and it's like, "Hey, I got it."
I don't. I'm not gonna lie. Last Friday, I fell asleep, or last Wednesday, I fell asleep at 8:30. I literally got done with everything. I came upstairs, laid on my bed, and I was out.
Oh my gosh! I mean, I don't blame you, dude. Like the times changed. The time zones are now 3 hours ahead of us, so it's like kind of hard. So I get it. But at least you're there for Sundays, which is good. So but let's start with what we're here, because I want to jump into it right away.
Oh, y'all
you guys want to talk about the news? It's up to you. Any fresh news that you kind of want to talk about, or no?
I don't think there's anything too major.
I mean, it's kind of nothing that we already predicted. Like, people are like, "Oh yeah, Russell Wilson's." I'm like, okay, we already knew that months ago. But
right?
Thanks.
He was going to start. He was going to start off as the quarterback, and then eventually we'll see what happens. That just makes sense.
Yeah. So it was just like, all right, well, here it is. So,
were there any surprise cuts for you guys?
I think the only one that jumped out for me was that first rounder, that Tennessee cut.
No, not
defensive
really.
Player, it was defensive tackle.
Not really. Nothing that kind of like impacted me like crazy. I don't think so. I mean, more it's people getting signed, but no, it wasn't really like crazy. Like I don't think so. Like I think the stupidest one is Dalvin Cook is still trying to figure out a job. But,
Dalvin Cook's going to end up playing.
He signed with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Still trying to find a job. He's going to get out cooked. I'm telling you.
I think Dalvin Cook for 6 games this year, he's going to be amazing.
So what? Week 1, then he has like a veterans week.
No, it's not going to be week 1.
It's going to be like week 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then all of a sudden he's going to fall off a cliff.
Right?
You're going like, I got a guy. If you don't trade him, it's over.
That's terrible. What the?
As soon as he hits that first big game, you're like, fire sale, anybody wants? I'll get him. He's good.
But what's up, guys? We got Johnny here. Yes, we do.
Definitely.
Yes, we do. And then Brandon is up in here.
B, what's up, B?
But yeah, we're doing our bracket today. So this is what we've been working on. If you've joined me throughout the summer, and you've given me your records, this is community based. So if you say, "Hey, that's too high or that's too low," don't blame me entirely. All right, this was on you guys. If you guys didn't tune in during the day on your lunch hours, that's not my fault. But we did come up through these, and some of these these are the records so far. But this is what we've come up with, both NFC and AFC, and then we're going to make a playoff prediction before the season. So yeah, here we go today. But yeah, Johnny says surprise cut Denver Tim Patrick. Actually, that was I don't know. I kind of saw that coming a little bit last year. So it doesn't surprise me for sure this year.
Why are the Lions collecting veteran receivers like Infinity Stones?
They are.
Tim Patrick, Allen Robinson.
I don't know.
I was like, Allen Robinson the second.
Right? I was like, wait, what are you doing in Detroit?
Yeah,
3 years late.
I don't get it either. But yeah, no, he was on the cusp last year, so it doesn't. Yeah. I don't know. All right, so Guitar comes in, says it's a 9. It's a start 9. Okay. QB, Hurts.
Yep.
RB1 and 2. So JT Montgomery. RB1 and 2 is Amon-Ra St. Brown and Puka Nacua. Tight end Kittle starts 3 flex Higgins, Dell, and Chris Olave. Rice has the 101, the 103, and the 109. What would you do draft Saturday? What would you do to draft Saturday? You guys are drafting on Saturday. Interesting. That is the latest dynasty I've ever heard drafting on Saturday. That is interesting. I like a little bit of risk, man. I like doing it early. In camp, sucks to be them.
That's interesting though, because this is a terrible, like not terrible, but not a good running back draft. In fact, you got the 101, 103, and 109. I mean, I guess you're going QB with one of these picks.
He's got Hurts.
I know, but
he can get a backup for sure, right?
Mm-hmm. I think probably 103. The 103, you probably go that.
Could you go Caleb and Odunze?
You could and get the stack right away,
and then go 109 Brooks or Benson.
Oh, I like that. I like Benson. If you get Benson there too,
you have Amon-Ra, Puka, Higgins, Tank Dell, Chris Olave, and Rashid Rice. Like, I don't think receiver is your down
problem. But
JT and Monty is what I'm most worried about by next year.
Mm-hmm. But you don't have it. This is not the draft to fix it though. So I think
it's not. But it's a minor fix for Brooks or Benson at 109.
But Brooks is going to remain on the PUP list, right?
Yeah, he missed the first 4 games.
He's going to miss the first 4. So Benson,
but that's not his worry now though. He's going with JT and Monty. I'm pretty sure he has another few running backs there as well. So I'm okay with getting Brooks or Monty. Or not,
Benson. Yeah. If you could go Caleb Williams, Odunze, and walk around with Benson, that would be a damn good draft.
Johnny, I don't know if MHA is going to be there, man. 101, 102, I think MHJ is gone.
Well, he's got the 101.
Yes, the 101.
I thought. Oh, I missed that. I'm looking at 3-9. Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah.
Well, you go Marvin Harrison Jr., 103. I don't think Caleb last. I think Caleb's the 102. So then if you do that, then the 103, you go Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I like
109 is still Benson.
You're still good at freaking receiver. I don't think it'll hurt to go
Caleb first and then get the stack for future years.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't think Caleb's gonna. I don't know if Caleb's there, maybe, but I don't think he will.
I mean, Caleb's 101, so that's to say if you're not getting the Marvin Harrison Jr., you either get
Marvin Harrison's the 101.
You could decide to go somewhere else because you have so many receivers.
I'm not
trade back.
I'm not passing up on Marvin Harrison. Ain't no way I'm passing up on that. I'm sorry, I just can't. And ironically, I'm wearing a Cardinals jersey, so this is not biased by that. I'm wearing a Cardinals jersey just by today. Like it's just I happen to be wearing a Cardinals jersey. That I'm in no way like if honestly, guitar this is your first day. I'm actually a Falcons fan, so look.
Yeah, if Jordan Love is already your backup, then you don't need a quarterback at all. So now you're going to go ahead and go. You might go both spots wide receiver. If that's not. Which is crazy because you have so many wide receivers, but you're not going that high with running back. That's the thing. You're not going that high with running back.
Yeah. No, the 101 and the 103 you definitely got. Maybe the 109 if there's one there. But
I mean, you can still grab Jaden Daniels and have 3 quarterbacks. Hurt it.
Yeah. But
Marvin Harrison, Daniels, and then go ahead and Benson.
Yeah.
Or Brooks.
How many teams? Is it a 12? Please don't say 10.
It looks like 10.
It better not be.
It looks 10.
It looks 10.
Already have Jordan backup. Easier to sell a receiver. And he's going to have plenty of this. Honestly, you could probably sell Higgins.
Right.
Probably sell Higgins.
Or you go to the person who has Stroud and say, I got Tank Dell.
That's 12. Oh, thank you. All right. You're in the real league. Okay. Right.
Yeah, you're in the real league.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Don't play 12. 10s are really easy. If you've been playing 10 your entire life and you've upgraded to 12, you'll notice the difference, but then you have to make harder decisions. Eventually, you'll be like, it actually takes a little bit more work to do because the waiver wire is a little bit harder, especially in Dynasty. So all I'm saying, but yeah, 12 is good. I'm going with what Brian says. Like if you go, you don't need a QB. You could go receiver, both 101 and 103, and maybe a running back 109.
And then you could sell, as I said, Tank Dell to CJ Stroud's guy. I would consider that. And then see if I could get me another, maybe I get a second rounder or first rounder next year.
I would sell Higgins and Rice.
Well, I don't think Rice is going to be one of those people you're going to get.
That's a sugar on top. You sell Higgins and Rice for a running back.
For a good one.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. I'm selling Higgins and Rice because you're replacing the 101 and the 1. So you're getting Marvin Harrison, Neighbors, or Odunze with the 103, or and because those two receivers you could probably swap out for another decent running back. That's what I'm doing. And then that way you have JT, Monty, and a decent one behind them. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm not doing that. Like going quarterback since you already have Jordan Love and Jalen Hurts.
You're good for years, and it's already. I mean, they're both young guys. There's no need for you to do it.
I have a big draft in 5 days. 28 startup lineup where offense and defense players. Nice. Okay, that's what's up. I had Travis Kelce and Stephon last year and made crazy trades. Well, that's good. I'm glad. It looks like you got yourself a couple of firsts out of those trades. So that's good.
The fact that you got a first out Stephon Diggs is awesome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could have been packaged, but he got the 101, the 103, and the 109. Like having 3 picks in the first round is amazing, no matter what year it is. Because those are at least the guys that are probably going to stick around the longest and probably be there at least 4 years at minimum. Is this lineup best ball? I don't think so.
No, it's like Dynasty.
Yeah, this is definitely.
Yeah, it says lineup underneath it.
Yeah, with the Yeah, okay. But yeah. So I hope that kind of gives you something to think about. But I'm not. I think you're in good hands, man, for many years with those receivers. And whatever you decide to get on. Kittle's still there, kind of. You could even maybe swap out, get yourself Sam Laporta because Kittle may or may not kind of get banged up in the next couple of years and then decide, you know what, I'm 32, 33 years old. Who knows? I traded them before the season started last year because I was scared of the age. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking about Kittle right now. So he's playing a lot older than what he is, and he's banged up all the time. So.
Well, he was tight end 4 for the year last year. Still,
yeah.
Which sounds great, but it's not anything to write home again. Tight ends are one of those things you don't know what you're gonna get. So
yeah, I would try and get yourself maybe Sam Laporta if you have to, if he's your only tight end. I'm pretty sure Higgins and Rice would probably be good enough. I don't know. We'll see. It's a tight end. Like, depends if it's a tight end premium. If it's tight end premium, good luck. But yeah. All right. So I hope that helped you out. Anything else you have on this, Mark?
I mean, I wish I could have 1, 3, and 9 in the draft.
Listen, sir, you had the 4 and the 5.
On the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So
stop complaining.
You had a little bit of a taste.
I did.
It's a 1 QB. It's a 1 QB. Johnny, it's right there, like 1 QB, and 1 back and 2. So yeah, and 3 flex. So it looks like he has his receivers there. Okay, all right. So this is our chart we've done throughout the season, off season. Look at these teams, and are we still agreeing with these numbers? Otherwise, we're rolling with what we have, and we did before the show. We added the top teams in each division onto a chart that I have behind this page.
Is there anyone you guys think we should change? I don't see anything that I think we should change.
Okay. I do want the Rams a little bit higher.
Yeah, I think we talked about the Rams.
I still don't think that they're going to be high enough to make the playoffs.
No, but if it's 7.5, 7, 8.5, that's possible.
Yeah. I kind of want to go there a little bit with them.
I'm at the Steelers with 9. I think the Steelers might be a 9.
You think so?
Yeah.
I had one, but I mean, I think even by taking it down, they still meant to put out.
So I mean, we out of respect, we can change it. I also agree 7.5 or 8, if that. But again, it's still not high enough. I don't think they're going to be. They're really weird. They can go really, really good. Like the Cardinals are kind of like in that same boat.
Mm-hmm.
They could be like 11 games, or they could be 6.5, as we said. So they could be really, really good or really, really bad. So I don't think there's any middle for the Cardinals. So 1 QB, you draft a receiver at 101 and 103. Yes, Johnny. That's what I think he should do, since he already has Jalen Hurts and Jordan Love.
And then you package the ones you got to get something else that you want.
A better running back.
Running back. Yeah, that's fine.
Because I think Monty's pretty much done after this season.
Yeah, you got one good year, but with a
two,
a
maybe
good.
max.
He's an RB2 right now, and I don't know if you're going to get. I think Gibbs is going to eventually take over a lot of stuff. So,
what's up, Kadani? How are you, man?
Hey, what up, Kadani?
We're doing the brackets today. And we're doing the jersey giveaway. So, until then, go over the video, try to get yourself a jersey. If not, I have how many? Say 15. 15 so far.
15.
Right?
15.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys are gonna fight for it. We're gonna do the same thing we did last time. You're gonna drop a marble, and they're gonna battle to death, and the last one standing gets the jersey. So, but yeah, so we're good. And then you said the Steelers.
Yeah.
You said go to 9. I disagree.
9.5. Actually, I'll go. I think they're on the same level as Buffalo right now because of that division.
Because of what?
The division.
Well, not just the division, but their last 8 games. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if their last 8 games they go 2-6.
I like 10. You guys are saying 9.5, and Mark, you're saying what?
Oh, I'm okay with 9.5.
You're okay with 9.5.
I'll put them on the same level as the Bills.
And that kind of brings that thought: will the Bills make it to the playoffs, or will the Steelers? And that still lets you do with the Steelers stuff, because Steelers still get over 500 no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But that schedule is murder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, they could be, 7-2 and still finish barely 500 after that last 8 games.
That changes it. Just to let you know, that changes it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It says blasphemy. Monty's the 1. Gibbs is the 1A. You're basically giving me 2 1 running backs, man. Be happy, now, John. Be happy you have 2 good running backs. That's what's blasphemy is. Be happy that you have 2 good running backs, my guy. Okay.
The
Not
point
a lot of teams
he's going to get older, and as that happens, Gibbs will start to take over. Like, that's just what's going to happen.
Yeah. All right. So so we're good with this division. Everything else looks okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. All right, we're leaving it. And take that down. So
we'll go a little lower on the Cowboys. But
no. Them signing CD Lamb is a huge thing. That's a huge, huge signing.
For 4 games in, maybe.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Dak somehow gets something too.
All right. So this is what we have. So if you want to look at the AFC, the top dog here is the Ravens.
Chiefs or Ravens.
And the Chiefs.
The Chiefs are number 1.
I thought the Chiefs had 13 and the Ravens
Chiefs at 1,
Yeah.
Ravens at 2. And then we have
Was it
Texans at 11.5.
That's 3, yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Dolphins and the Jets at 11.
So we have to figure out who wins the division.
So yeah.
And then the other one gets to be the top wild card.
So let me actually change this. Let me put so I can flip back and forth between the windows. That way you can see what I'm looking at. Okay. So the Chiefs are 1. That's how we're saying, right? Chiefs are 1.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt.
Okay. You're putting Ravens at 2.
Yep.
Yes.
Right? Easy to say, 13-12. Now we have the best team over here in the AFC is 11.5. I don't see anything else other than that.
Yep.
Say what?
Texans are 3.
Yep. Let me lower it. Okay. Texans at 3. Which gives us the Dolphins and the Jets at 4 and 5. Now, they're in the same division along with the Bills, but the Bills might barely make it. We don't know, but they are the next teams here at 11. We have 11 here and 11 here. And then the next following team is 10.5 with the Bengals.
So I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just determining who gets to be the home team. Because they play each other.
So here's what it is. Is it going to be the Dolphins or is it going to be the Jets? Who has the higher seed?
Jets.
It's probably going to be.
I'm going to go Jets.
I'll go with Jets.
Go with Jets?
Yeah, I'll go with the Jets.
Okay.
We'll put the
Jets are at 4?
We'll put the Dolphins in the cold New York weather.
Exactly. I think that would be the difference.
All right. So now we have the Bengals at 10.5 and the Browns at 10 and the Colts at 10. These are the next highest teams.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to choose.
Which means
the Colts and the Browns.
The Bills are easily out.
Yep.
Yep.
And the Steelers are out.
Yep.
And the Steelers are now out due to the last minute change. I disagree, but
the Bengals are playing the Texans.
2 against 1. All right, so these are the 10. This is the 10.5 team is the Bengals. So the Bengals slide in at 6.
Taking on the Texans.
Who is the 7 between these two teams?
Oof.
Oof.
And chat, you guys can say something too. Like you guys don't have to
I think we should leave it up to chat for the number 7. What does chat say for number 7? Give them like 1 for the Colts and 2 for the Browns.
I mean, we can leave it up for now. For the number 7 spot. We can head over.
Poll.
We can leave it to. We'll do a little poll. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do a poll.
I'll do a poll here. I'll leave that for the 7th spot while we handle the NFC. Okay.
I kind of know what I'm needing.
Let me get to it. Anthony, can you create polls? I don't even know. Like, you should be able to, right? Can you create polls? I don't know if you
That's
can.
a good question.
I don't.
He's a moderator. I don't know if he can.
I don't think you can. Think about it.
Let me put so
3 for the Bills. He said 3 for the Bills.
okay, so Bills or Colts for 7.
I mean, hey, if we Colts get it, we'll have 3 different teams in the AFC at least from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Because we'll have the Colts, the Jets, and the Bengals.
Man, somehow I feel like the Browns are going to make it.
That's who I was leaning. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that defense is too good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here's what I'll do.
Deshaun, you just got to put up like 17 points a game, and you'll probably have 12 points. Like that's how good that defense is.
All right, I'm gonna do the poll. Let them decide. Let them vote, and then we'll go over to the NFC South and do that.
We got 49ers at number 1.
Okay, so we got 49ers at 1. Let me move them
Eagles
here.
at
49ers
2.
at 1. I'm sorry.
I was just going by memory. I think you had the Eagles at 2.
Yep.
I think we did.
Or no, Detroit. No, Eagles.
Eagles are at 12.5.
And then Lions are at 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're half gone. So Detroit's 3.
So let me put them at 2. Detroit at 3.
Yep.
Okay, and who do we have at 4?
Probably be the Falcons.
Okay.
I think it's the Cowboys.
But if we're going off of this, you got to strip the Niners and the
Falcons
Eagles.
win their division.
The Falcons will be the Falcons.
Yeah.
If we're going off the chart that we made, we're going off the Eagles at 1. And
Yes, the Eagles should be 1. That's exactly what I thought.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's why I thought.
The reason I thought the 49ers were at 13, I apologize.
Well, I remember we did that episode. You had gone 13. I said
13 for Detroit.
Or was it somebody said 13? I said 12, and someone else gave it a 10 or some bull crap. I don't know.
No, I don't know.
It sounded like 2.
The average was at 12.
I like how I could just say something and you guys went with it, though. That's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, I believe you.
I
man.
said
I was like,
anybody
49ers at one. All right, put them up there.
Anybody who's in chat. Do you pick a little change?
I was going after last year's numbers because then I think we had the Eagles winning 14. And 13.
Do you pick a little change with the Colts tight end out for the season?
Colts tight ends out for the
It's up
season.
to you, man. I don't.
I didn't even see that.
They'll manage.
Yeah.
They've never
think
really had a
that's still
freaking
fine.
tight end to begin with, to be honest.
Right.
Like, they haven't had a tight end in years. Like a good one.
Crazy
So-
that went 6'8" guy too.
So
Just lob it up to him.
you decide. Again, leave that to the 7th spot. Like between the Colts and the Browns, here at the 7th spot, who's going to play the Ravens? Okay. So you got the Eagles at 1, the Niners at 2,
Detroit 3,
Detroit 3. Okay.
and the Falcons at 4.
The Falcons are sitting at 10, though.
It doesn't matter. They won the division.
They won the division.
Okay. All right.
Fortunately, the NFL is still one of those people that value the division. So
Okay.
Cowboys
Which
will be
leaves
5.
us the Cowboys at 5.
Yep.
Okay. Now we got the Seahawks, the Bears.
And they're all
Packers.
at 9 wins.
No, Green Bay's at
Green Bay's
6.
at
Green
10.
Bay is at 10, so they're good.
Yeah, they're at 6. Yeah.
And then we have 3 9-win teams to choose from.
Yes. So, who's it going to be?
In my heart of hearts, I think it's between Chicago and Tampa.
Or do we leave it
Yeah, I'm
against
leaning-
chat and let
I think we
these
should leave it
guys
at chat.
decide?
I'm going to leave
think
it
we should
in
leave it
chat, but I'm leaning Tampa on this
I'm leaning Tampa too.
Okay.
Just
And as much as I
So-
want Chicago to win, I want Chicago to
Yeah.
win. But
I have 4 votes.
think Tampa.
I think Chicago is about a year away from being really
I have
good.
4 votes and 75% of so 3 of them went the Browns.
Taking the Browns to the Super
Hey,
Bowl.
look, all the AFC North teams in a row right there.
There you go. The Colts are out. All right. And that one. All right. So for the
5
last
Colts.
one, who takes the 7th spot between the Seahawks at 9, the Browns at 9, or
The Bears
at 9, and the
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay at 9. So let's do another one.
Yep.
Let them decide. We'll jump on the other side and figure out the
Wild card round.
mhm.
What's up, Rasta?
All right, so got the Seahawks. Okay. I find out how to spell freaking Seahawks with 1 E. Bears and the Bucks. All right. Go ahead, guys. Who's taking the 7th spot? But yeah, who do you guys think? I just want to hear you guys before they go ham on that.
I think Tampa Bay is the one. As much as I want the Bears to be that team,
Okay.
and I think it's close. I think the Bears will have a chance. I think Caleb messes up at the end of the season, and somehow they don't make it. So, I think the Bears start off hotter, and Tampa Bay comes up in the rear, and then at the last second passes it up.
Okay. I also think that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have what it takes. Baker Mayfield is finally home. He feels more comfortable. He's actually in a system for the first time in his career. He's actually playing with the same guys and the same coach again. In
none
a
of that
more
is
comfortable
incorrect.
environment. Say what?
I said none of that is incorrect.
I
Which is kind of sad. How long has he been in the league? It's probably his first time. keeping
it's
the
always
same
a different coach, different players, different system. It's never been the same. And I'm actually kind of like, it's hard for me as a Falcons fan to root for the Bucks, right? But I've always liked Baker Mayfield. I've always enjoyed the way his play style, how he is. He plays through injuries. He toughens it out, man. He's a tough dude.
Yeah.
So, and the
you know, it's
Seahawks, I
funny.
feel like they're still developing.
I think Geno's on the end. They have a whole new offense. They have a lot of talent there, but I think the defense is still going to be, trying to figure out who they are. And I
I'm talking
think
about
the Seattle. I think they're not going to know who they are on defense yet. I think their offense with the no Shane Waldron, that's going to be something different. You don't know if Gino's going to be able to adjust to this new offensive coordinator. I mean, there's a lot of questions I have for Seattle. So I feel like the Bears and Tampa are really better than that team. And I think Tampa is the one who, if the Falcons didn't make that trade, Tampa will be fighting for that division.
Kind of what you said, like the Seahawks have the talent. There's very good talented players, but the problem is, like, how are they going to adjust to all the takeaways that they've got?
Yep.
And the adjustments, like, it's a fresh team. It's a brand new team. Like, a lot of those guys got there, like, in the last 2 years.
Yep. And then everything's new. Defense, offense.
Yeah. So I kind of think that it's not their time. It's opening, and I think they'll get there. I just don't think that they're going to overtake the Bears or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we'll leave it to Chad, see what they say.
And the other thing is,
they might surprise us. I don't know, but we'll leave it there.
I think Gino's window is closing too. I'm not sure that this is going to be his year. Right. I don't know. So, I mean, if I see if Gino is the same quarterback as he was last year, then the answer is going to be Seattle.
Yeah. So we'll see. Haven't caught you guys in a bit. My apologies.
No, definitely.
All right. Well, I have a confession to make about that
Rasta, all I gotta say, you have some interesting people over there.
I got a confession to make about the Guillotine League.
What's up?
Especially if you're hearing this, Rasta. I went into it thinking it was a build-a-blocks league.
Yep. Yeah, me and Mark were talking about it.
And even Brian thought the same thing.
We were talking about it.
And I'm like, why are these guys making fun of me so hardcore for taking quarterback when I did?
And I thought it was a good move.
And then we were like, no, Ross actually thought it was a good move too. So I'm not upset with what I did, but I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking it was a build-a-blocks for some reason.
Here's the thing.
We went around in the second round. Both me and Brian are like, there's a second round.
Yeah, no. So here's the thing. In Rasta, I think we introduced Rasta the first time to a Guillotine League last year. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, if you've never been in a Guillotine League, please be patient. If it's a slow draft, be kind to your, commission.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
Okay. It is disrespectful when you're trying to push it out of everyone's busy. Everyone has things. It's 18 freaking teams.
Right?
For fuck's sake. I don't care if I cussed. It is 18 teams. We all got crap to do. We all
live across the state, their country.
Okay.
Too.
Time zones do not meet. Okay. You got to be patient with them. And guess what? We still have another week. What are you waiting on, man? Like, well, hold on. We have another week till football, and you're trying to rush this man. Please give your commissioner some time. Let the slow draft happen. Okay. It's the problem with these people that do not have the ability to be patient because they've been doing redrafts or dynasty that happen like this, right?
Right.
Slow drafts are 12-hour picks.
That's just what it is.
8-hour picks.
You deal with it.
Leave them alone.
Right.
And when it's your pick, check your phone. Oh, hey, I woke up. I think one of those mornings I woke up and I think I was maybe an hour past due. But guess what? It was 7 a.m. You really want me to wake up 3 a.m, 4 or 5 hours ago to make my pick?
Just to
get
do
out
it,
of here, bro.
Right.
Get out of here. I understand that the East Coaster made their pick at 6 a.m., but I'm still sitting at 3 a.m. I get that, okay? I get that. Just give them some time. Do not give your commissioner that time. If you join an 18-man league, which is a Guillotine League, it is very fun. Now, Mark's pick actually made sense because he went quarterback first.
Yep, I did.
It is a week-to-week survival. You have to make points your first week to go to the next advancement. So if you went quarterback early, that's okay because you know you're going to get yourself some points for the next couple of weeks. I'm relying on the waiver wire to rebuild my team because I don't feel good about some of my running backs here, but I'm waiting on that. Your receivers or tight ends, like whatever you're waiting on, fix it.
Oh, God.
Or you could be like me.
Are awful.
You could be like me and have accidentally hit Jordan Love when you try to hit Joe Burrow. Like I literally tried to hit Joe Burrow, and I was like, "What do you mean Jordan Love? What did I just do?" I was so mad.
That's just what he's saying because he's a
I'm
Bears
so-
fan. He's trying
I'm
to
literally
justify.
I'm going to drop him immediately. As soon as someone gets kicked out of the league, I am
No, you
dropping
won't.
him.
No, you're gonna keep him for a couple weeks until you get.
Someone's gonna pick him
back.
up and end up winning because they're gonna have Jordan.
Yeah,
That's fine because I have a backup quarterback. I'm telling you, man, I do not. I can't root for Jordan Love in my soul. I can't do this. Like I never wanted. I wanted Joe Burrow so bad. It messed up my rest of my draft because I was going to go back and come get T. Higgins. I knew exactly what I was going to do, but once I got Jordan Love, I was like, my whole draft was screwed up. I was so mad.
But
I ain't getting
overall, guys, if you're gonna do a guillotine league,
I got that Nico Collins Stroud stack.
Yeah, just be patient.
I'm okay with it. And their buy is until week 14.
It's 18 owners, man.
That was the best part when I was like, oh, week 14.
18 owners, it was 13 rounds. That was crazy.
Yeah. So but
that must be too many bigger states.
No way that's
it was CJ Stroud. It wasn't Daniel, it was CJ Stroud.
Yeah,
it was CJ Stroud. I took quarterback first. I don't know what people were doing. But yeah, Frank got a little pushy with this. Yeah, and that happens. And it kind of saddens me because he's never visited this channel at all, and he probably never will. Like when I get a chance, I come over. But I respect the fact that you always make it over, and for him to actually be like that, kind of like it rubbed me the wrong way because I'm not going to say his title what he is, but him being him, and you called him out already, so it kind of teed me up for that. But I'm not going to say that's enough about that. So Bears QB's draft history: Fields, Trubisky, Grossman, McCown. History doesn't bother well. Caleb,
I don't know. I think he's a totally different quarterback, and it's a totally different year. And this is probably the best team a number one draft pick has ever been drafted to, ever.
Yeah, no. This is the first time the Bears actually did everything around the quarterback.
Yeah.
This is what they were planning to do with Fields, but that never happened. So
they gave nothing to Fields.
Yeah, they never gave him any weapons. And Moore was his best one, and look what happened. He did something. So now Caleb has the right tools, the right line. Like, it's the first time he actually has a really good all-around team on his offense. So I'm excited to see what they do for him and how he portrays this. So it'll be interesting. So, but yeah, these guys did build the blocks one. Yeah, so that was last year.
Yeah, we sure did. We're over here talking like, what are these people doing? And then we got to round 2. And Brian's like, I think we're doing all 13, and I was so confused. And I was like, oh wait.
And for
I was like, oh wait, guillotine.
And for those who are questioning what the hell they're talking about, the Build the Blocks League is a league I created last year. Basically, it's kind of you draft one player only. Week 2, you draft another player. Week 3, you draft another player. By week 4, you have 4 players. You better hope they're healthy because the moment one of them goes down, you are playing catch up. And boy, it is hard to come back. I could not catch up to these guys at all. I was always short one guy. But the good thing about it is if you do reverse waiver and let the lower teams try and get the better guys, they try and catch up. I survived and I barely got like 6 or 7 wins ish. It was very hard. So injuries are the death of you in that league. So yeah, try it out. Again, if you guys have any questions about these other created leagues that we've been talking about, guillotines might be newest to you guys. Hit us up on the Discord. Hit me up on Sleeper. I don't care. And I'll explain it to you. But yeah, let's move on. So let's go back to the poll. And we have 17, so 6 votes, 17% for the Seahawks, 33% for the Bears, and 50% for the Bucks.
That's right.
That's about good. Yeah,
that's about right where it should be.
I don't disagree.
Yep, let's leave it there. And I agree with that. I don't think that the other 2 teams will have what it takes yet, but they're getting there. They're getting there.
Oh, I agree. I think next season both the Seahawks and the Bears will be a lot better than they are.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the Bears will compete for the division next year. I think Seattle will still be looking to set the 49ers still. So it's going to be difficult for them.
Okay. All right. So here we have the Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs here with first round buys. moving on to Saturday's game and the first week. What do you guys have here sitting for the next following games? Which would be Dolphins, Jets, Texans, Bengals, Cowboys, Falcons, and the Lions and the Green Bay Packers.
I'm be surprising. If we win, I think the Jets beat the Dolphins.
I think the Jets beat the Dolphins just because it's gonna be cold.
Yeah,
Okay.
Exactly why.
Now, let me remind you, we were in the same situation last year.
Exactly same situation, and
Same
Aaron Rodgers went out.
situation. Okay.
It was over.
Now, we had the Jets going very far.
They won't
much
go far
was
this
not
time. They won't go far this time.
And they got Tyrod and Jordan.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're going Jets.
Got to be better than the backups they had last year.
Yeah. Going Jets.
You're fine, man. You're fine. I had to say that. I didn't want to text all that. I had to say that because I respect you a lot, and I felt like, I've been in those shoes. As a matter of fact, I had to. I'm not making one for the Dynasty Pylon this year. I got way too much going on, and I can't handle side chatter. So I respect that for you. Jalen McMillan going to blow up when Evans or Godwin miss time. Yeah, I think so. But again, are they going to beat the Niners though?
No,
I don't know, man.
Nah,
Before the season, yeah, I'll give you that. Jets only if Rodgers is healthy. Yes, that's exactly what we're kind of saying, because we had this same predicament last year.
We did.
If Rodgers is healthy, it actually went pretty far.
I'm pretty sure we had the Bengals in the playoffs last year too. We all saw
Yes.
what happened with Joe Burrow went down. So.
But they have a good backup.
Yes. All right, Cowboys, Falcons.
Ugh.
I'm going to go Falcons, guys.
I'm gonna go Falcons too.
I'm going Falcons.
History repeats itself.
They're gonna have a nice afternoon game. It's not gonna be prime time. I just think the Falcons are too good.
It's going to be a Saturday game, so it's Kirk Cousins is going to be totally perfect. No one's going to expect anything for him. He's going to stroll in there. He's going to walk out. You like that?
Right.
I feel like the Cowboys will lose here against the Eagles. But if you guys say so, you guys are both going Falcons.
I think Falcons.
All right. Any disagreements in chat?
Someone say something if you disagree. It's the time.
Okay. Moving on with the Lions and the Packers.
Lions.
Yeah,
I also say Lions.
And I think it's going to be a big win. I think the Lions
Okay.
really hurt them. Like that team is good.
I'm not arguing that at all either. Penix will be the QB at that point. Yeah, probably. I don't know. We'll see.
No.
They have a lot of weird situations going on in the Falcons, but they have an arm back there at some point. I think it's the rest of the team. I don't think it's going to be like mainly reliant on the QB this year.
Yep. So much.
Even though that
around.
was like the biggest key point of last year, which is ironic. So, Texans, Bengals.
Go Texans.
I'm also going to Texas. I just don't believe in the Bengals. I don't. Everyone's like all on Joe Burrow. I think that he's going to kind of slide down. Everyone has him at number 2. I think he's going to slide down. He's still top 5 quarterback. I think that C.J. Stroud's going to prove that he's in front of him.
Okay.
I think this will be a fairly close game, but I just think the Texas defense
17-16.
is nasty.
Interesting. All right, now we got the Browns and the Ravens.
Ravens by 30.
Probably on Monday night. And
He said Ravens by 30. I mean, the Browns did get toasted by the Texans last year in the playoffs. So
yes, they did.
45-17.
Yes, they did. So we're going Ravens here.
Yeah, that's good.
That's probably the Monday night game, if not maybe this one because it's the Niners. I do think that the Niners probably will have that Monday night game, but we'll see. But we got Bengals, the Buccaneers, and the 49ers.
The 49ers.
I don't go 49ers, but a lot closer than everyone is saying. I think this is going to be a very, very close game. Tampa Bay's a problem.
Okay. I'm not arguing against these. I'm kind of agreeing with a lot of them.
They were a 9-win team last year, and they beat the Eagles. So.
Yeah. So Ravens by 30 agreed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then AZ Pop Culture. What's up?
What's up, AZ?
Hey, what's up?
How are you? So Lamar won't make it through
the game.
He won't make it through the game. That's a Steelers fan talking for you.
It is the Steelers. You know who that is. That's
I know who that is. I'm very well aware.
I was like, wait, AZ Pop Culture.
So yeah, we have this is our final four. Got the Eagles, Falcons, Lions, 49ers here at the NFC, KC, Jets, Texans, and the Ravens at the AFC. So
this is our divisional round.
Yep. What's it gonna be?
Like it.
I mean, it's hard to go against the Eagles, right?
Oh, I think they get blown out, but that's just me.
Talking about the Falcons?
Yeah, I think the Eagles destroy them, but
I think they get blown out. Even if the Cowboys were there, I'd still think they get blown out. If the Eagles actually do what I swear, if they fall on their faces again, I'm gonna be.
But it's possible because Sirianni is not a good coach. Sirianni is not a good coach.
There's still a rift between the offense coordinator, Jalen Hurts, and Sirianni.
I think
Jalen Hurts does not trust Sirianni at all.
And I never do.
Well, Sirianni basically doesn't trust Hurts because he won't let him call audibles. He won't let him call his own plays.
Hold on. I never do this because I don't think one man is enough to do anything. I really don't. You need all 22. Maybe 30, depending on if they switch, packages and stuff. But the difference between last year's Eagles and this year's Eagles is Saquon. That is a big jump from Swift. Swift is good. We've seen Swift do it, but I think Barkley is very good. If they're smart, they will keep him healthy at the end. And this man is going to run all over them.
Well, I'm sure Sirianni will just take him completely out of games. He does that with his money bags.
Hey, look, we thought certain things about certain coaches, and they did some stupid things towards the end. I don't know. So I'm just saying. So I also agree that the the Falcons get blown the hell out.
That's true. Losing Kelsey is a unknown.
Yeah, but he chose his replacement.
He did.
The guy is not a buster. He's good.
Yeah, but look, Barkley's ran behind trash his whole freaking career.
He's not gonna know what to do. He's like, oh, so that hole was open.
He's gonna get to the Eagles. He's like, damn, this is a damn good line. Even though we know they lost Kelsey, but it's still a better line than what he's had in the last couple seasons. The Giants finally actually did something with that line. This might be the Giants' best line ever in the past 10 years.
Right.
Without their best running back. Like, wrong year to do it, my guy, but yeah, whatever. So I'll go with Eagles here. Kansas City Jets.
I think it's blowout. Kansas City wins by a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go Kansas City again.
Okay. Starting to look a lot like last year. Guys. I'm just saying. And that's a possibility. All right. Going to the Lions and the Niners. Do we have a differential change by the 3 points?
I think the Lions do it this year.
I think so too.
I can tell by the look in your eyes when I was about to say it. I was like, I know he's going to agree when I say it.
I think the Lions.
He's like, I don't want to agree. I know he was going to.
I'm not hating this either.
I think this is the year the Lions.
They lost, guys. They lost by 3 points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they should have won that game.
3.
They should not allow the 49ers to come back.
Freaking.
Were they up by like 21-7?
Yeah.
Ayuk is going to be a big hurt on them. If this man doesn't play, it's going to be an issue. If they trade him, it's going to be an issue. They need all pieces. There is not going to be a Ayuk replacement. Pearsall is good, but he's not Ayuk level yet. He could be 2 years from now. But Ayuk is not. If Ayuk is the Steelers, right? Like, let's just say hypothetically,
Then this bracket changes because I'll put this in.
they have one less weapon. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that's the big difference here. Okay. Texans and Ravens.
Lamar finally gets it done. Lamar is going to go into the AFC Championship game.
He was in the AFC Championship game last year.
I mean, did he lose that one? I thought.
Yeah, they lost to the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game.
I still say
because Flowers fumbled.
Oh yes, I remember that. Oh my gosh.
Should have had a touchdown. And Snead was like, nope.
All right. So we're going Ravens.
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of the Texans, but
Is that what
it's going to be?
I don't know. I thought you said
It's going to be a close game, but I think Stroud can do it. And I like that Texas defense.
I
like the Ravens
what
defense.
Texans are doing.
I think this might be the best playoff matchup of the whole playoffs.
This game's going to be very crazy and probably good. And
only way I was going, I thought it was
both
Baltimore at home. That's why I was Baltimore at home. If the Texans were the 2 seed, I think the Texans will go.
They had the AFC Championship game at home last year.
Yeah, I think the difference is the running back. That's why I'm going Baltimore.
You know,
I think if you hold off,
they probably won't have Nixon by then.
And Derrick Henry,
Pierce can do it.
I mean, they do represent like the ideal playoff football. Give the ball to Henry, their defense,
and move out the way exactly.
Yep.
And then you have Lamar to make the splash play. I just feel like,
and if it comes down to a field goal, they only have like the most clutch,
the greatest kicker ever
in the NFL. So.
Yeah,
all right, I'll give the Ravens.
Yeah,
I guess we'll have a rematch.
All right, I'm just listening to you guys today. I figured this is what we got going on. The only difference from last year and this year is that the Niners got stumped by the Lions and the Eagles. So the whole NFC changed already.
Well, what's funny to me is the last 2 teams who played the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Championship game, they're playing each other here.
That is true. So, NFC or AFC, which one are you going to do first?
Let's go NFC.
Okay.
I want to say this.
I know what I'm going.
Eagles have very good depth at the defense. They made a lot of good movement. It's a very young team. Very young team at defense. They can swap around and put in all their rookies and not even miss a beat. But they brought in a couple of veterans that are they're going to play. Why? Because they paid them. The defense is very good. Just let me go. But on the other side of the ball, the Lions are also very good. Just the front 7.
He goes, I'm going to stay out of this.
Their front 7 is amazing.
Front 7 is amazing.
My question is,
DBs.
Can the DBs hold off?
Now,
the DBs hold off the Eagles?
They did use a first rounder on a DB. Okay. But can this rookie hold against A.J. Brown? Can he hold against Devontae Smith? Can he hold against Dallas Goedert? Saquon.
Dotson. They got John Dotson too.
Okay. Offensively. Defensively, the Lions, they have a very good front 7. Can they stop the run? I think Saquon gets stumped here. Saquon might get stumped. He'll be productive. Don't get me wrong. He'll probably get himself 75 yards and a touchdown. But I don't think he'll be like he did the following week against the Falcons. So with that in mind, both offenses. Obviously, we all know the offense between both these teams. Goff and his plethora of weapons, both running backs and receivers, and probably one of the best tight ends, second to Kelsey now. And then you got Hurts, who's also can run, has Saquon, has amazing receivers. So what does this come down to? To me, it comes down to defense.
I think it comes down to the DBs. That's just what it is. Because you have 2 teams with great wide receivers. You got 2 quarterbacks that are good. I don't know if the Eagles can stay together enough to make it to the Super Bowl. That's my only question. I feel like
that's the one thing.
It's not the Lions beating them; it's the Eagles beating themselves.
That's what happened last year.
But
will there
this
be
year
a
they
big
have,
enough rift? Will there be such a rift between Sirianni and Hurts that they could just be on the same page?
Saquon's
have
a
depth.
big difference.
they have depth. Just to let you know, this is why I'm slightly leaning the Eagles. As much as I want the Lions to go, I really do.
Detroit.
Johnny
It's
Detroit,
going to be
I'm
a
sorry.
super close.
This is going to be a really good game.
And I'm going to go with.
If Detroit makes it, I will not be surprised, and I'll be happy for them. Because, like I said, I really want Detroit to make it. I really do.
I'm going Eagles. I like Detroit's offense better, but I think the Eagles score a lot more points on them because the Detroit has to stop the run. They're going to stop the run.
I don't think it's going to be a lot. I think it's going to come down to maybe one touchdown. It won't be a field goal situation. I think it'll be a touchdown.
I think that Detroit could even do get a pick. Like, I feel like golf. I can't rely on golf when I'm looking at Hurts. I think Hurts is a better, more reliable guy. And even though I like Detroit's coaching staff more, I think Eagles' team is just better. And Saquon is the thing that pushes me over the top. I feel like the Eagles have to win this game.
I also think that Jalen Hurts is going to disrupt a lot. Like, that line is, yes, Lions have a good line, but Eagles have a very good all-around defensive team.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mark, what do you say?
Oh, I said Detroit, really. You
said Detroit?
You guys trumped me.
Dude, it's close.
Hey.
I'm not sitting here.
Oh, I said it's going to be a very close game, but I don't know. I just feel like Detroit's going to want it more. They came so close last year that I think this year.
I don't think Detroit could beat the Eagles. I don't think Detroit could beat the Eagles. I think the Eagles can beat the Eagles, though.
Well, and I don't disagree. And I think
I said, I would not be surprised if the Lions go. Because here's the thing. If it's the Lions Chiefs, we got another repeat game. A redemption game from week 1. So
well, this is week 1 right here, Kansas City and the Ravens. They played each other on Thursday.
So we'll see. But yeah, what do we see the Chiefs get a 3-peat?
Everything in me says go Ravens. Everything in me says go Ravens.
Right. But I think everything in us said go Ravens last year.
And well, even with King Henry, I feel like this is the year. Everything is lined. The stars are aligning. This is what I want. In my heart, I want the Ravens to do this. I want them to go.
So let me break down both teams again, like I did with NFC. AFC, you got the Chiefs. Obviously, you got Andy Reid, probably one of the best coaches in the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's been running with Patrick Mahomes this entire time with garbage, and they still make it. Kelsey's his only main weapon. However, Rashid Rice is now suspended this year.
Yep.
Now, it's probably going to be next year.
And they got Worthy now.
Yep. They got one of the fastest runners. I don't believe too big on the fastest guy in the freaking combine is going to make a big impact because that's never really been a happen. But maybe
Reid is smart
the great mind of Andy Reid can make it happen, possibly. Kelsey's still playing. The line hasn't changed much. The only issues that the running backs they have is just Pacheco because CH is done. Okay. That's the offensive side. The defense has gradually.
Well, they have that undrafted rookie who showed up in preseason. He's like 6'1", 240.
That's true.
He could be a wrecking ball.
But you can't trust that right now, can you?
I don't know.
We'll see. Maybe by that point they can.
Maybe.
So, with that being said, they upgraded a lot on both sides of the ball. The defensive got slightly a lot better as well. And they're a lot better than what they were last year, although they've been flying under the radar recently from all the news. Why? Because Ayuk has been taking all the NFL news right now. So we haven't really been actually looking at them. As for the Ravens, this defense is very solid. Hamilton should be stepping up big time this year. He's probably one of the best DBs of his class that got drafted that year is stepping up to be probably the captain of this defense.
No. Roquan.
Because I know Roquan is there. I know.
Roquan's the man. And the best middle linebacker.
Hamilton will be stepping up this year.
Roquan's the best middle linebacker in the entire NFL. And he's young.
I understand that. But if you're going to pick a protege, it's going to be Hamilton.
I think this is a Ray Lewis, Ed Reed type of thing. And Ray Lewis is always the captain of the defense. And this is why I say Roquan is the guy. That's why they say Patrick Queen. They say, go ahead. See you.
Oh, yeah. Patrick Queen's just been a guy.
Yeah, but that's
really
why
been
Roquan
special.
Is that special. Roquan is, I don't know. I don't want to see like I don't think Hamilton is going to be great because I think he's going to be special. He's a unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this is going to be his first time in the spotlight. Roquan is going to be the one who's the steadier of the ship.
Yeah. I think that he's gonna take him under his wing, and I think when Roquan decides to retire, whatever handful of years from now or whatever,
he's only 27.
I know, but I'm just saying. Like I said, handful. I said handful. If he decides
at least
to leave,
5, 32.
Okay.
You never know.
Yeah.
Hamilton's gonna be the guy here. So, which means, obviously, and then they offensively look. Des Walker is actually low key a secret weapon. Not a lot of people know who he is, but I think he's going to elevate his game. I think he's going to be pretty good here with the Ravens. He's a pretty good wide receiver, but we'll see. They have 2 really good tight ends, who one of them is basically a receiver.
Yep.
And, of course, we got Zay Flowers, who we know how amazing he is. Mm-hmm. And with the addition with, I don't know, Derrick Henry, Gus is gone. You got Justice Hill, and whenever Keontae Mitchell decides to come back, they're going to have a pretty speedster, tough, big backfield. Like, it's going to be pass catcher, bruiser, speedster. Interesting backfield.
It's the best backfield they've had in Baltimore ever.
No, Jamal Lewis was pretty good.
Well, that's one guy.
Derrick Henry used to just be one guy.
Derrick Henry is, if you're going to say who's better, Jamal Lewis or Derrick Henry just by itself, it's not a question. Derrick Henry's better.
Yeah. So
Derrick Henry doesn't have a 2,000-yard season.
That's not to mention Lamar. Okay.
He has like 1,800 yards.
Derrick Henry doesn't have 295 yards in a game.
And Derrick Henry lasted a lot longer.
No, I'm just kidding.
Derrick not even close.
Better. I can't. Well, here's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say I get it. Running a team is a business. Obviously, you have to stay under the salary cap. You got to let people go. But I think letting Snead go is going to hurt the Chiefs. And I think the Ravens win this game. I mean, if it wasn't for Snead last year, they wouldn't have made the Super Bowl.
Which one of us is going to be brave enough to say that? Martin.
I just cannot deny how good Patrick Mahomes is and how much magic he is.
You know,
I think the Ravens.
Dude gets angry and throws behind the back passes. You know?
I think the Ravens can beat them. I want to say Ravens. I really do. But the Kansas City Chiefs also upgraded. I don't want to say Kansas City Chiefs, but I think it's the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't want to say the Kansas City Chiefs.
All right, well, you're the tiebreaker, Brian.
But it is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs.
On paper, everywhere you look, besides quarterback and coach, and quarterback and coach are close. It's Kansas City only on those 2 positions. Everything else is the Ravens. Yet somehow, it's hard to say I'm going to go against. I don't know.
And I would say I'd almost argue tight end isn't exactly. I mean, obviously, Kelsey's good.
It's close. It's close. In every position you would think that I think is really close. I want to say Ravens. I want the Ravens and Eagles to be in the Super Bowl. I really want. That's what I want. That's my dream matchup.
He wants an all-birdie Super Bowl.
I can't go against Patrick Mahomes. Everything in my mind says Ravens, except for I'm going to say Patrick Mahomes. Except for that.
There you go.
All right.
Chiefs. Eagles. Round 2.
I'm going to step away for a bit, let this simmer down while I start the next process of the big chapter of our show.
Awesome. I mean, Mark, how do you feel about this? I mean, You got the Eagles and Chiefs right there again. I mean, it's nuts. You know,
It is.
Is there any team, any game that you look at and say that we made a huge mistake on?
Huge mistake?
Huge mistake.
I wouldn't say a huge mistake.
You don't think Cowboys somehow might be that team?
No, Cowboys are never beat now.
Okay.
They beat themselves. The Falcons don't even have to beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys will beat themselves.
Okay. Are we not giving us
Cincinnati? 49ers could beat the Lions. Cincinnati could.
Beat the
I think that could be a good game, the Texans and the Bengals. But I mean, I don't think anything we did was off. Like, egregious,
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, you had them. Like, I think most people would be like, yeah, I could see this happening.
So Johnny said, if Taylor Swift is still with Kelsey, Kansas City will be in the Super Bowl. Profits overall. I can see that. And then Worthy is way more than Kadarius Toney. Did you see that fan-made video that was saying goodbye to Kadarius Toney? And it had all his gas, all his mistakes, all the balls bouncing off his head for interceptions. They put them all together. It was hilarious. I couldn't believe it. And then they showed that the one play where Kelsey throws it back to the ball. He runs for a touchdown. And yeah, he did it. And then they show this is where he lined up. This guy was so bad. Man, Kadarius, I think that's definitely an upgrade for them. And they signed Juju Smith-Schuster again.
I saw that. I was like, really? I was more shocked they got rid of Justin Ross. I thought that guy was going to be good.
They've been waiting for years for him to just pop off, and he just never happened. It never worked.
Like, he was 6'5". I mean, he was at USC. He had talent. Just never materialized.
Yeah. I'm also a little surprised the Dolphins are so low because they really have, if Tua is playing as best, they have a chance to do something special, but somehow they always hit the wrong. Why do you always play a cold weather team in the playoffs?
Right.
Like, just look at it. I mean, they could have played someone indoor. They could play the Texans. Yet somehow they play the Jets.
Do you think the Dolphins have the talent to be like the number one seed in the AFC?
They could. I mean,
if they're the number one seed in the AFC, I wouldn't be shocked to see the Dolphins make the Super Bowl. Played every game in Miami.
Yeah, and you know what? People don't understand how hot Miami is in the wintertime.
Right. Plus, they have their secret weapon of putting their opponents in the sun,
Woo.
where it's like 20 degrees hotter on the opponent's sideline than it is their own.
They're playing a 75-degree game. You playing a 95-degree game. All your fat guys start dropping like flies.
Right. So, I don't know.
So you think if Watson plays really bad, they will be happy to eat that cap hit? No,
they're not going. Well, they won't be happy either way.
But they will not. They're not going to get rid of. He's going to play out that contract.
He is. They made their bed. They got to lie in it.
Yeah. Now, what if the Browns upset the Ravens in the first round?
I can't see it.
Could you see the Browns beat the Ravens and the Bengals beat the Texans and the Bengals go against Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game?
We've seen that once before, but the Bengals actually won that one.
Exactly. And then we want to get the same teams in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What if we got Cincinnati going against Detroit?
I kind of wanted to see the Texans versus Detroit. To me, that'd be a crazy Super Bowl.
I think the Texans are talented enough to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think both teams are talented enough to make it happen, but I think a year from now, I think next year the Texans will be the best team.
I'm not even sure that
2 years
Texans aren't the best team now.
Oh no, and I don't disagree that they couldn't do it, but I think next year they actually. Give CJ Stroud another year under his belt. Scary.
All right. So we come with a conclusion. I have.
Well, we weren't really talking about this actual Super Bowl. We were talking about other situations.
Gave you the time, man.
All right, me, I'm going Kansas City. 3P.
I have so many problems with the Eagles. I'm so confused by Sirianni that I'm going to go Kansas City too.
Have there ever been a 3P?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I know there's been 3 in 4 years. Yeah, Kansas City.
That's crazy.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's crazy, isn't it? Like, man. I mean, there are ways for it to not happen. I just don't believe any of them can happen.
Right.
I have to believe in Mahomes at the end of the day. That's just, unfortunately, the truth.
When you have the best in the league, not only the best coach in the league, but like one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
I pair the best coach with the best quarterback.
With one of the best tight ends.
I mean, I guess I said that about Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, right?
They're talking about one of the best ever at all these positions.
Mm-hmm.
You have a top 5
you're
time.
You're talking first ballot Hall of Famers. Andy Reid will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Mahomes,
all I'm
Kelsey
saying is we are going to be in for quite the run.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to put it, but I don't like it either. But I do see another 3P. It is what it is. Guys, this is what we did all summer. You came up with the records. You saw the shows. You helped us with the shows. Here we are, Kansas City Chiefs.
The exact same thing we got last year.
The only difference is from last year, the big debate was between the Niners and the Eagles. The Niners actually made it.
I got right. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. We actually put that also to the poll as well.
So that's why I already know Detroit's
Brian
were 2 years in a row.
Hesitant on it. We wanted the Eagles, but they fell on their faces.
Yep.
They make it this year. But they lose. And unfortunately for the Niners, Kittle will not be back like he promised himself he would. So that's kind of close. Oh, it is what it is. All right. So moving on. It is time for the jersey. If you guys are not here, that's okay. If you guys watch this portion, I will make a smaller video of it when I get the time. But please hit me up at the Nasty, not Dynasty, the Nasty League 1 at Gmail. And also hit me up on Sleeper or Discord at any platform because I need to know your jersey. It's going to be the number 7. That, no argument over, okay? That's going to be the 7. Why? Because it's the 7th one. So, got the Chiefs. Let's put this, see if I can even get it up on here. Let's get it going. All right. So I got Nick Honkonen, Wisdom, The Roll, PB&J. Why is Wisdom in there twice?
Uh-oh.
Let's change.
Oh my God, he's trying to set it all up.
No. Let me figure this out.
It was an inside job, guys.
No. Let me kick someone out. Let me go back and turn it. I got to change that to 14 teams. I don't know why it did that, but I just got them doing all that for no reason.
I thought we had 15 teams. That's crazy.
I don't know why he's in there twice. That's weird. All right, let's do this again. Custom names. Wisdom's right there. Wisdom. There's only one Wisdom.
Yep.
Why is it showing them twice? Use custom names. Dispute custom names. Interesting on why it did that. What if I go 14?
Oh, they probably just went back to his name twice. I got you.
Was there only 14 there?
Where is everybody at? Oh my gosh. Damn it. I did it wrong. I got you. I added the names. I didn't start a custom lobby.
Okay.
Hold on. 14 racers bots, right? 14 names. Go to the names. Custom names. All right, got Wisdom, Rasta, Roll, PB&J, Johnny Detroit, Alex, Syrup, Anthony, Zion, Ali, Nick, Robert, Denboy, Sarah the Flavor. Who am I missing?
Tua, yeah.
Hey, he has. Make sure it's not the. Yeah, okay, yeah. There we go.
So now it'll be 15.
That makes more sense. Okay. All right. Bots, play. Okay. Now it should work. All right. So, any of the following want to join a Dynasty 2 QB IDP half PPR 6 point per touchdowns league? $10 buy-in. Rolls offering the league for those anybody interested in joining.
He's a good commissioner too, so
yeah.
So Brian's already in.
I have now 7.
But these are the entries that I've had for the last 2 weeks. We do this every 100 subs. Okay. We also do leagues throughout the year, but we didn't do this one this year just because I won't be able to manage it till like November. So things just kind of went crazy with military wise. So I'm not gonna do it. So sorry. But we get one probably later in the year. I think I'll do like a half season, mid through season, something like that. Like know what we know now type of draft.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously with the IR is gone, everything like that. So we'll kind of redo like some type of best ball league or something like that. We'll figure it out. Because I do want that opportunity to be earned. This one's by luck. Again, we do it by every 100 subs. So right now we're at 4. Why isn't the number 4 jersey given out? Well, we've had 3 different leagues, 4 different giveaways, obviously 400. So the next one's going to be the number 8. That'll probably be when we hit 500. So if you're interested in the number 8, I strongly suggest getting into that. So here we have them boys: Robert, Savor the Flavor, Tua, Alex, Nick, Johnny, Anthony, Zion, PB&J, Rasta, and the Roll, and Syrup way here in the back. We will let this play out and start this madness and see who gets the jersey. Okay, again, jersey of your choice, and we will see what happens. It's going to be interesting because I'm hoping it's a jersey we haven't made yet. However, I do like Savor the Flavor. If he wins again, I wouldn't mind making another one, but it is what it is. He's a Detroit Lions fan. He is the number 4. You are not. There is no. I will give up to 4 jerseys. You can do your first one home, your second one away, your third one to player of your choice, and then the 4th one is going to be custom. So it's up to you. But here it is. PB&J taking some injuries already. Alex is in holding and strong. Johnny took a little bit of damage already. So let's get in closer with Johnny. Actually, let's follow somebody here. Got Johnny right there. Saver taking some damage. Syrup taking some damage. You got Wisdom and Zion up at top with no damage at all yet. Robert here with some damage. A little bit, not too much, though. Wisdom is getting
right. I was
beat the hell
Wisdom's almost halfway
Like,
gone.
You are getting beat the hell
I don't know
up.
what just happened. All of a sudden, he was like, "Oh, he has nothing happened to him," and then destroyed.
Tua's going after Wisdom. Missed. Zion barely misses him.
Uh-oh. Oof.
I'm going to keep an eye on Wisdom because it looks like, oh, Johnny, you are getting wrecked, my guy.
Johnny might be the first one out.
Dang.
Ooh, but at least he's alone.
Yeah, he's alone over here by himself. He's coming back in for some more. Wisdom and Johnny.
Wisdom and Johnny.
Okay.
That's not a ball.
Johnny's going back into battle. I don't think that's a very good idea, my guy.
Either.
Sounds like
It
a
is
very
what it
bad
is.
scenario.
Wisdom's joy.
There it is. Tua took out Johnny. Sorry,
Say
Johnny
someone's out
Detroit. I'm
already.
sorry. Tua took you out.
Let's say that was our first one.
So you
Who
got
was that?
Wisdom still
Ali?
hanging in there.
It's Tua.
He and
Tua's like
Jay over
killing
there
it.
with full health still.
Who's that?
Ali still
Look at
has
Ali.
a full health over there as
Yeah,
well.
look at Ali.
Saber's looking good too. Robert.
So you have no clue what's going on. So these marbles are basically battling it out, and they have health. They smack up against each other. When if Rasta hits anybody, they take damage. So it's like basically, they're battling it out. Wisdom, see if he gets any injuries here. Zion
Wisdom's
almost hits
done.
him.
Wisdom's about to be the second one out.
Say they jump and they target somebody.
How did he just make it out of that? I don't know.
See that 22? Robert just hit PB and J for 22. Oh, barely misses him.
No, Wisdom's about to be done. It's happening right here.
Hey, look. Hey, who did I say? Savor the flavor.
Nick is about to be done.
Anthony's got some health.
Tua.
We lost one.
We lost two. We're down to 12.
Savor the flavor takes out Wisdom. Robert over here hanging out with a little bit of health. Zion still has some health. Anthony still holding on some health. If
Tua just lost, Tua's out.
Yep,
if Anthony wins, you know how much garbage he's going to give Brian.
It's the time for Anthony. You know what?
Is he going Washington?
All right, we got top 10. Then boys taking
10.
out Syrup. The roll hitting Anthony.
The first time someone actually hit Anthony. Look at that.
PB and J over here.
Ali over there being like Muhammad.
Yeah, they did. The roll, you are still in. Yeah, you are. Where you at? Where's the roll? Where's
right
the
there.
roll at?
Going
He's
towards the
in
madness.
sixth.
Oh, yeah, he's up here.
He's in 6th. Ooh, Saber's almost gone.
Alex took out Robert. Here's the roll right here.
So then boys is now towards the top again.
Oh.
No, Dan Boys is the one who won this last year, isn't he? Or no, he won a league.
Last year,
He won a league.
Dan Boys won this marble.
He beat me in the final.
That's it. He won the He was gonna say
PB and J is like
Zion's out.
Oh, Robert's out. Zion's out. We're down to 8.
Ali still has so much health. Anthony still has so much health.
Ali's
Ali coming in with the aerial attack. Let's go.
They have Saber in second, but I feel like he's about to be out.
Guys, if you guys are just tuning in, this is for the jersey giveaway. We do this every 100, and we watch our viewers battle to the death through marbles. It looks like Anthony has a strong lead, taking out Rasta.
Rasta.
Hey, Rasta. Hey, Rasta. Get shit on, buddy. Get shit. Another year. Another jersey gone. Rasta doesn't get himself one.
Alex is gone. How is Saber still in this?
I have no idea.
No idea.
P and J
taking
got like
the
a
stop.
sliver of a health. Them boys have a sliver of a health.
But Ali's like killing it right
Yeah,
now.
Ali's just got to hit these people. Oh, Anthony over there.
He's not even being touched.
God.
He's not even being touched.
Look how huge his ball is.
Who was that?
Here we go.
Those are stipulations.
This is going to be something special right here. This is going to be something special. What's
going to be a good chance someone to get a full life
power up? It could be heal. It could be a tornado. It could be a laser. It could be anything. If somebody hits this, Ali's going to go for it right here.
Oh, it went away.
Disappeared.
Yeah, nobody hit it.
Ugh.
Unless they hit it.
Oh,
It's a black hole. Oh, they are screwed now.
well,
The roll blew up.
P&J's out. Yeah.
Damn, they just all right.
Good job.
There's the
Top
black hole.
5, guys. Top 5.
You got Anthony, Alley, Saver, them boys in the roll. Oh my gosh, man. Are we really gonna make Anthony's jersey?
The roll is still in it.
Why
He's
is
got a
it-
sliver of a health.
Look how much health Anthony has, though, man.
Like no one's touching him.
We're gonna make all right. We might potentially make another Washington jersey.
Kadani over here. What in the Super Smash Bros. Melee is this?
So that trigger, that little package that dropped in was the black hole here. So they're
You had
getting
a
all
5
sucked
kill
up.
streak.
That's Anthony,
And
right?
This is gonna be the death of them. I think Anthony's gonna hit a few of these people. Let's speed it up a little bit. Because this might take a while. This stupid black hole is gonna take a while, I bet. They might not hit each other. Oh shit, someone just Anthony!
Oh
Anthony
my
just
God.
flew up. Anthony just flew up.
No.
Of the 3 people left, 2 of them won a jersey. You know that, right? Of the
Say
3
what?
People left. Of the 3
Saber,
people
them
left,
boys,
2
and
of them
Alley.
won a flavor jersey. Saber the
Oh
flavor,
my
them boys that won a jersey.
goodness.
Wow,
Anthony just
Anthony,
flew
man.
off.
I
man.
thought he was
He had
win.
like full health and he just flew off.
and like all these kills. Like I don't understand.
Oh.
What
Biden, boys.
Saber won?
Oh
Saber
my
gets the-
God.
The only one left is Saber
Saber.
the flavor.
Saber took out Ollie.
Saver.
Wow.
Saver.
You
You
did
got
it.
yourself your second one, man.
You won. You did it.
You got
man.
yourself your second one. He's halfway to getting himself a custom one.
We thought Anthony was going to do it, man. I really thought.
Yeah,
Anthony
but
had
the
a
freaking
chance,
he
man.
jumped on that black hole and sent his ass flying.
Man, he had like full health when everyone else had a sliver.
Anthony,
And that black hole said, not you, not
Anthony,
you.
listen here. Anthony, where you at? Where you at, Anthony? I want to
Mark-
hear.
Man.
Martin's over here like, we're going to have another Washington one. And that black hole said, hold my beer. I'll take care of this.
Bye.
He's like, no more Washington. Get out of
Congratulations, Savor the Flavor. We are going to make another
here. A
Detroit
little
line.
tear just
A
came
little
out.
tear.
You had so much health, man. You went
Oh,
flying like
I
nobody's
know.
business.
I thought it was locked. I thought Anthony was putting it.
I thought he was going to win it. I really thought we were going to make Anthony.
He
I
had
just
more
collected-
kills. He had all the stuff. I don't understand how
Mhm.
that happened. Like
I don't know.
The black hole decided he wasn't winning.
Oh my gosh, man, that's hilarious. All right, hang on. To finish results, hang on. Let me see if I can get back here because I'll close it up. I'll let you guys see what the final results. Your marble was broken. Actually, do you guys want to see what you guys actually did? Here, I'll show you
He
guys.
said my marble was broken.
So this is with the damage. Savor the Flavor killed 4 of you guys.
He did.
all
He
at the
killed
end.
4 of you guys. Allie killed 2. Where are you at? Johnny? Yeah, you literally did. You were just there, my guy. You were just
I
there.
think
But
you just-
however,
I think you just
If it-
rolled off. Like
if it makes you feel better, Savor the Flavor is a
He said-
Detroit Lions fan. So if that makes you feel better that another brother got himself in Detroit,
He
a
said being a
jersey.
Washington fan is a curse.
And I don't know. You had 2 eliminations too, man. That was yours for the taking. All right.
Oh,
I will
man.
contact Savor the Flavor and see what he wants to do. He is one of our previous winners, so he now owns the number 4 and the 7, so he can go on a away jersey. He can go gray. He can get that nice gray jersey
Black.
for Detroit.
all black.
Mhm. If he gets into another one and he wins again, he's going to have any player of his choice. That's crazy. I never thought we'd
We'll
go
get
back
you
to
that
back this
fast?
quick in the first top 10 jerseys, man. That's wild.
Man.
But guys, thanks for watching. Savor the Flavor, congratulations, and congratulations to the Chiefs because we predicted them to win, beating the Eagles there in the Super Bowl. Another repeat of that. So yeah. Anything else before we end this this jersey giveaway prediction episode today.
Nope. I mean, I'm not happy about the prediction, but it is what it is.
I agree with you there. I'm not big on this.
Are the Chiefs and Mahomes becoming the new Patriots and Brady?
Feels like
don't put that. Don't.
It feels like it.
Don't say that.
Pretty soon they're going to be the evil ones, and everyone's going to start hating them.
Well, he's already being hated. He's become the evil guy. Last year, he was become the most hated quarterback ever. So, all right, guys. Again, don't worry. We have other chances. Rasta, I don't feel bad for you. I love you. Okay, but I don't feel bad for you.
Anthony, I feel bad for you. You should have won this.
Yes, Anthony. Anthony should have won that.
Yeah, Anthony, you definitely should have won that. That's
Anthony.
I would be so angry if
that power of
I got my full health bar. My full health bar, and then you're just gonna get booted off the freaking board.
I'm so sorry.
Full health board. It's like this much health.
No, it's literally like someone came over and they knocked over the table as they went.
Right.
It's blasting off again. Exactly.
Someone just walked over the table and went boop, like boop, flicked them off.
Anthony was like, hell yeah, I got so much freaking health. I'm good to go.
He said, Martin, I'm making it better by laughing.
Whatever, man. You'll be back. You got plenty of time. Listen, you know I like you. So, anyways, guys, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you guys are at. Congratulations to Save the Flavor winning South the number 7 jersey. We will be back on Sunday talking about the late news, whatever happens, anything that happens in the next couple of days. And then we're going to talk about what we're going to do for fantasy. Who knows what we like. Sunday might be a weird show. It might be a weird show. We'll see. Anyways, guys.
Be a good show.
Yeah. It'll be a weird show, but it'll be a good show. So, all right. Anthony, I'm sorry. You know, I still like you, man.
Next time, Anthony. Next time.
Sorry. Anyways. Later, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Later.
See you guys.
Getting hype when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. When I watch me elevate.